after Roman Reigns' monumental victory over The Miz for a new challenger to arise.
Samoa Joe! Coquina clutch!
Most vulnerable, Samoa Joe would return to finish what he started.
Jordan could be closing in on an Intercontinental Championship reign. And Samoa Joe looking to take advantage of a weary Roman.
But the target on the big dog would also fall on those closest to him.
Ambrose with a clothesline. Rollins with a splash. Roman Reigns. Joe is in, and the bar retains the tag team gold. And Roman Reigns. And welcome to WWE Week on the USA Network. Monday Night Raw is Rich Dean Ambrose, 1/3 of the Shield, takes on Samoa Joe.
Heck, one-on-one with the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
And he claimed defends his Intercontinental title tonight against the Swiss Star.
Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble.
Now you all have heard of the Shield. Smell the weakness, they pounce like rabid dogs. I am not impressed with a man who's done everything in the big dog, Roman Reigns. So later on tonight, I have myself a match with Dean Ambrose. I want just you.
Go get Roman.
Where you at, big dog?
Yeah, go get the big
They
dog.
want you out here. When I clutched you up and choked you down, you remember that, Roman? Your compatriots, Seth and Dean, because if it wasn't for me, Roman, I made you succumb to my will. I poked you out. I don't need Sheamus. I don't care about Dean. I don't care about Seth. Feel free to come on down here and prove me wrong.
I got this, boys.
Tick-tock, let's go.
And here comes the big dog.
Same can be said about Samoa Joe, who's all too happy to see Roman's face right now. Juggernauts collide.
Can't get along, you just get it on. That's what it's all about. It's must-see TV right there. Whoa!
Cesaro and Sheamus, a Coquina clutch. And now Sheamus and Cesaro to the ring. And now Sheamus and Cesaro meeting Ambrose and Rollins in the entranceway. Roman's in trouble. Roman's in trouble.
Roman's about to go to sleep, Cole.
And now Sheamus from behind. And now Rollins.
Oh, man.
Rollins.
Wow.
And Dean Ambrose, look at the fight in Dean.
Just don't know when the...
Ambrose has been decimated. Vicious Uranagi by Samoa Joe, Sheamus, and Cesaro. The Shield left decimated.
Was a well-executed plan by Samoa Joe and the Raw Tag Team.
Little backup in the form of his buddies, Ambrose and Rollins from the Shield.
Unfortunately for the higher ground.
Samoa Joe had Roman Reigns locked in the Coquina clutch. Bet Rollins, who would take the brunt of this 3-on-1 assault. The mix to help his brothers, but Samoa Joe would make sure Reigns will defend the Intercontinental title tonight against Cesaro in that big match later on.
The team of Mickie James and Bayley.
And Alexa Bliss competing in the first women's champ ever happened before. Sasha Banks said she had this amazing event. And Sasha, she was just overcome with emotion.
Their dreams are endless and they can achieve anything.
Accompanied by Sonya Deville, the team of Mandy Rose and Paige.
I had my first match back on Raw last week in over a year. Remember that. But anyway, the Absolution train is about to run.
You people consider Bayley and Mickie James?
I think it's time to put your hair up and square up. And the music is about to start. That ring is my house.
Paying dividends last week.
Paige clearly has not missed a step. Impressive as was hammered with Mandy Rose.
So it's going to be Mandy Rose to start things off against Bayley in this match. Paige last week of the matriarch of the Women's Revolution.
Work by Bayley and Mickie. Oh, wow, what a save by Mandy Rose.
Mandy Rose pays for it.
Unhappy with how things are working. She just threw Mandy Rose.
And there's Mickie James taking out Paige. Bayley and Mickie James in this Tag team matchup in the women's side for absolution. And Bayley now taking it to Mandy Rose.
Attack from behind her backstage.
Oh, what a knee right to the face of Bayley.
Name Tough Enough was appropriate. Oh. Mandy Rose, she's definitely tough.
And Paige is an individual is Paige, but effective, and again a knee to Bayley's Rose. And
man.
Who've been very effective. Headbutt by Paige. Cheap shot to Mickey.
Proud of what the girls have accomplished.
Yeah, targeting the entire women's division. Takes her time, but Bayley catches her. Face first goes Paige, and Mickey James of the legal women in this matchup. Mickey knocks down.
Mickey James is firing on all cylinders to counter.
Face first goes Rose. Kip up by Mission.
Cause though.
Mickey takes down Mandy.
That's it. Oh, man.
At all turns here. And Paige
wow.
to the face.
Good night.
And Mandy Rose looking to take advantage, and she does.
You may not be familiar with Mandy and Sonya yet, but get familiar.
AJ retained the championship or will Jinder Mahal.
This division will surround ringside in this lumberjack match.
Evan Owens and Sami Zayn. They'll team up to face Randy Orton. It's Monster Among Men challenges the Big Red Machine. It's Strowman versus Kane.
I'm here.
I am Woken! Versus the night. Good versus evil. The Great War has perpetuated for eons. Now, Matt Hardy is woken. In wisdom and broken brilliance shall illuminate the masses. The soul of Sister Abigail has existed for eternities. Why would you follow a jester? And warriors are preparing for battle against the Wyatt Swarm. Now you two go out there tonight. Get out of here!
Yeah. Gulak, you got this, Tony.
How you doing?
You can't. It's reflections don't tell no lies.
WWE has revoked Rich Swann's opportunity. Tonight, of course, will be me. Goes on to face you for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Gulak, Mustafa Ali, Ari Daivari, Nia Jax, if it's Cedric Alexander.
Jax? Yeah, I do.
Enlighten me.
It's a lesson.
Yep.
We're on the same page. We're on the same page, boss.
And here he comes, the first ever Universal Champion. And they're on their feet in Cleveland. This Axel. It happens live next on Raw. Cleveland tonight, there is Finn Balor, set for one-on-one action.
Curtis Axel.
Well, we are in the Miz's hometown of Cleveland. He does not need it, so why is he still wearing it?
First of all, I think you just broke all of the HIPAA laws. I want to know when.
Maybe he's not going to compete in it. We don't know that.
Oh, he is going to compete, Booker. That's the match. It's Well, they're being entertained by the Miz Taraj, however. And Finn Balor said, hey, I'm entertained as well. Well, see, Booker, he doesn't need the neck break.
Superman.
Oh, and here's Curtis Axel. And now Bo Dallas. Match hasn't started. Axel unloading. Remember, Axel, a former Intercontinental Champion.
Like it.
I'm okay. Good. I'm okay.
And the referee was checking on Finn to see if Finn wanted to Balor's neck. Snapmare takedown. Oh, wow. Curtis Axel cover by Finn Balor to continue in this matchup, but Axel's in control.
Attack. Throwing something different at Finn Balor.
Oh, Dallas chirping at ringside, and now Balor back into this, ducks underneath the wild clothesline. There's a sling blade by Balor.
Uh-oh, look out, Axel.
Oh, and he drives Axel into the corner.
Oh, no.
And Balor from the top rope with a coup de grace. Balor with the victory. An extraordinary man who can do extraordinary things. Finn Balor.
Career-threatening injury. I hope he's okay. Tech looks to find redemption when he squares off with the Celtic Warrior Shaman.
Braun, you and I step into the abyss, a place normal. I will delight as I enter the abyss with a fellow monster. And I will know that for the first time ever, and at the Royal Rumble, I will become Universal Champion.
The King Slayer.
Seth Rollins.
You know, the architect Seth Rollins has accomplished many things in his come and experience the phenomenon known as NXT. And I want to remind everyone that for this series of matches tonight involving the Shield, that all is they always take advantage of an opportunity, much like they did last week.
Somehow faster as his career goes on. He's gotten in better shape.
Well, last week, Rollins and Ambrose were closing in on regaining the tag team titles before sold. And Rollins has not forgotten the beatdown at the hands of Joe on his feet. Looks to use his quickness in this matchup as he launches Sheamus.
Motion right now, too, guys.
Suicide dive. Pedal to the mat for this type of onslaught by Seth Rollins tonight.
I think maybe Sheamus
Don't come at the block like that. It kind of throws you off your game plan, especially.
Try to just hang on. Could do it there as Sheamus.
Rollins giving chase, but boom! That game-changing. Yeah, Rollins might have knocked something loose. I don't know if it was the rights and lefts.
Just a little bit more.
You know, Corey, we talked a lot about the sabbatical.
The artist over in Ireland still continues to train and improve his physical.
He's a Corey.
Oh, and here's Sheamus misses with the kick. Rollins caught him in the back of the neck. Oh, he's done it all. Tremendous resume, a sling blade.
On it.
No weakness right now. It's been all Seth Rollins with a block.
Long distance to land that one.
Sheamus knocked over the top.
Cat-like agility from Rollins.
Sheamus met him with a knee. Oh my God! Rollins, of course, Sheamus, one half of the WWE Tag Team.
Not giving Seth Rollins a moment to breathe. Constant pressure.
Down earlier tonight by Sheamus, Cesaro, and Samoa Joe. So he came into this match. Sheamus.
Oh, no.
And again, we're the leg of Seth Rollins that Shiverleaf.
Take a look at this power by Sheamus using his own shoulder as a fall.
Ready to go.
Look at the smile on the Facebook.
Yeah, Sheamus locked.
It's locked in.
Rollins with nowhere to go. He may have to tap it. And Rollins now trying to reverse back to his back. Small package rolls up Sheamus. Rollins on one leg now, but
wow.
Great counter by Rollins, and he plants Sheamus.
See if he can mount some sort of offense.
A tremendous counter here by Rollins. DDT plants Sheamus. Doubt about that. It's just a matter of how much fight he's got. Kick to the jaw.
Listen to this. Rollins connects, but isn't able to fit for the spin-out knee, maybe.
Oh, wow. Oh, my dad. Rollins back to his feet somehow, limping his way. Sheamus, Seth Rollins, talk about guts! Delivering a Falcon Arrow on one leg to Sheamus.
Rollins from the top with a superplex, but he wasn't done there. Oh, wow, look at the power of Sheamus.
Wow. The press and the rolling senton. Went for the brogue, stepped up. Oh, he ducked underneath it.
All of it too, Cole.
There's the knee.
No.
The cover hooks
Did he
the
get it
inside
all?
leg. Rollins, what a win. Incredible victory for Seth Rollins here in this match tonight.
His knee giving out, but still the kick. Rollins counters with a super kick, and then bang.
From one Seth Rollins.
Dean, we just saw your partner Seth Rollins defeat Sheamus.
Well, I need to beat Samoa Joe, so I would think things to avoid. You know, I probably shouldn't be talking about my strategy out here in the open like this, but Samoa Joe got me all worked up. I'm overexcited, and I'm ready to get my hands on Samoa Joe. Thank you for the pep talk.
With Samoa Joe, and it happens tonight, live on Monday. Opportunity on the line. Raw, next. He'll face the winner next week on Monday Night Raw.
Cedric Alexander.
And the winner of the Gulag ever since Rich Swann had his opportunity revoked.
Tony Nese.
And there's a reason Drew Gulak is cheering. This is his
Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali is the epitome of a show-off. I have no respect for that man.
Arya Daivari.
So Drew, I have a question. Of course, you're
trying to keep me down. That's the man holding me down. That's what it is. I did qualify.
I'm just wondering. There'll be a whole lot of money in that deal.
Let me tell you.
On Monday Night Raw. You know, Enzo Amore, not part of 205.
Oh, thank you. Is that what they're saying?
Oh, yes, that's what I heard on the street. Wow. And a kick right to the... Oh, and Tony Nese goes for a ride.
We're going to talk about it over the past few weeks between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali.
Alexander is very hard-hitting. He's huge. It's a big man.
Ali goes up to the top rope. Whoa! And down goes Nese and Alex. Will you go all out against your boss, or will you lay down and give him the big Mori for the Cruiserweight Championship is what you're saying? Oh my God! What a move by... Oh my God! Alexander face first hit. Knocked down by Nese.
Tony Nese is the premier...
Oh! Daivari just took a member.
Looks like
you could do to Enzo, Drew, if you face him. Oh, look at this now.
Alexander looking to maybe deliver a super power bomb, but Mustafa Ali had the wherewithal to...
Telling us before the commercial break how you plan to take it to your boss, Enzo Amore, the Cruiserweight.
I've done a great job here in 205 Live in the Cruiserweight division of WWE, campaigning for...
Great evasion by Ali. Boom.
Oh, Ali caught Daivari right in the face.
Like he's out here to be our guest. And
thank you, Corey. This man's badger.
Oh, face first go.
To step in the ring and do battle with Tony.
Stop Ali heading to Monday Night Raw. Tony Nese, though.
All over. There it is.
Connecting.
054. The inverted 450 splash.
Poetry in motion.
054. In the fight against his friend Ali. And that's what an opportunity at the Cruiserweight.
Vicious open edge.
Oh my Lord!
Gracious, what was that?
What was a check?
If I had that.
Tony Nese can fly.
Knees connect.
And it does to Alexander. And Tony Nese.
Look at this full head of steam right across the ring. Ali now outnumbered by a few members of the Zo Train. It's been this match, but nothing wrong with a temporary ally.
Alexander on the other side of the ring. Cedric Alexander, what a kick! Nese pays for it.
Right here. Cedric is...
Oh, check!
Goodness!
Going home. Cedric Alexander's your opponent next Monday.
To strategize, to game plan, because next week you will...
This is what 205 Live is all about.
Ending Spanish fly into a lumbar check. It's hard hitting. Bang! School of Chiropractic Medicine just opened shop in Cleveland.
And I plan on taking full advantage of it and become your new WWE Cruiserweight.
Back in Alexander next week on Monday Night Raw. A fighting champion ever since he won the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay, we know it's going to be Cedric Alexander, where I become Cruiserweight champion.
What did you just... The Zo Train. And you're lucky to even be a passenger on it. Bro, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you, all right? And by real, I mean... Describe your PowerPoint presentations, and I'm... Get out of here.
I'm doing just fine. It's really good to see you, Enzo.
Saying the same thing. Oh, yeah. I was telling...
Sometime when, you're not busy.
Formative.
It is now time for an Intercontinental Championship. Roman Reigns will be less than 100% heading into this.
And the Raw Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, Sheamus and Cesaro with the... And Corey, Joe had Reigns in the clutch for a long
way. Roman Reigns is 100% after being put to sleep.
And there is the big dog. He defeated The Miz a few weeks ago, said he would be a fighting champion. What life is like for a WWE superstar. Check out Raw superstars battling the globe over the past week.
Cesaro! Roman Reigns!
What a night. And then Corey, our monstrous main event.
To Royal Rumble pay-per-view to challenge the Beast.
And here we go.
That ring, any mistake Roman makes, Cesaro will make him pay.
And there's an example right there.
Trying to stop this thing early.
Oh, it Reigns.
Can't be feeling great right now. I'm sure he's still got ringing in the...
Cesaro.
Wow, look at this.
Look at Cesaro go. Oh, and he hangs up the left. Oh, kick right to the face.
This is a heavyweight fight right here, guys.
Roman Reigns
brought the brutality in spades, kicking the big dog right on. Here we go, listen.
And that targeting
the human anatomy.
We welcome you back to WWE. Roman Reigns defending the Intercontinental Championship against Cesaro. Here's the...
Guys, we know what it says on the marquee, but this is a fight. This is combat. Reigns with you at the beginning of the night to show up right here for a fight. You gotta love it.
Been held by more than a dozen WWE Hall of Famers. Now looking for a backslide.
Gotta wonder if Reigns' arm is gonna hold up.
Talk about Roman Reigns in his fight prowess, but right there he just showed you.
Picked his hips up off the mat. putting an extra amount of
championship this way. He's not a quitter, Cole.
Might not have a choice, Booker. Back to the arm. And again into the corner. And again, Cesaro. And now Reigns. Desperate backslide. How many times have you seen Roman do that in a match?
Oh, Roman's been forced to...
Trying to get some feeling back into the right arm. This time the drive-by works. Cesaro. He's going to go for it. Cesaro to the bad arm.
What a counter. Mart, his ring IQ is so high.
Boom! Right to the bad arm.
Damage to the entire right arm of Roman. It could be the shoulder.
Shoulder.
Down Roman.
Roman caught him with a boot to the face and
that's why.
And a right hand right to the jaw.
Cesaro, and then listen.
How's he standing after that?
To deliver
but a
Superman punch.
Corey, he didn't get all of
Reigns. Reigns was thinking about the spear.
Yeah, Cesaro made him pay.
Good.
The arm in the beginning of the matchup, and now continues the pressure on the champion Reigns.
No way. No way he can do this. No way.
He did it somehow. Sit out power. Respects to both men in this matchup. This match is indeed.
There still seems to be a reasonable amount of firepower behind those rights.
Wait a minute. An uppercut by Cesaro, and another one.
Look at this, left and right.
Back body drop.
And preserved his championship for a few seconds.
Cage's
effort, including this incredible
boom. Corey.
Against all odds, the big dog overcomes.
Roman Reigns rules this show. It's a reason Roman Reigns is the Intercontinental Champion. Is what WWE Week on the USA Network is all about.
Roman's yard, the title is still yours.
You tried to crush my throat and end my career. Well, tonight you get the full dose. And Kane, well, you're the only thing standing in my way. But not for long.
The winner will head to the Royal Rumble and challenge the...
Corey, the question is, how do you stop Asuka?
Isn't that what Kurt Angle said last week?
Well, Alicia Fox has another opportunity tonight. Asuka ready for action.
Backstage having reservations about the decision to sign this match contract.
I talked earlier. Asuka's expression tells the complete story.
Now, where is my ex-bestie, Foxy?
No, you go to the doctor. It's okay. Let's go get you checked out.
No, to talk. Now, Asuka, I respect you and I've heard about you. No one, not even you, can stop Absolution. Or we make you move out the way. Well, okay. I don't think you heard me. Well, I think it's time that you meet Absolution.
Asuka striking first, not going anywhere. Assaulting the Empress of Tomorrow. Paige better understand. Looking to take Asuka out. Paige with a knee of her own. Wait just a moment.
Group's coming out here.
They've had enough. And they're going right after Absolution. And Paige doesn't know which way to go.
I think Paige just had her first encounter with Nia.
She's in there.
Good God. That's spinning back.
Mandy Rose has nowhere to go as she's bulldozed by Nia. For tonight, anyhow, Absolution held in check.
The ring reinforced, you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get it done.
All right.
Come on in.
Sorry about last week. I shouldn't have come barging into your office demanding this and demanding that.
I appreciate that.
But seriously, how could you not put me in a match with Samoa Joe? If you would have just put me in the match with Samoa
Jason,
Joe.
calm down. And you're not the only superstar that has issues with Samoa Joe.
Yeah, but I'm the only one that can beat him.
These names that you mentioned, you almost beat them. You will have your match with Samoa Joe when I say so, not when you want it.
Or maybe I should say, okay, Kurt.
Jason.
Coming up next against this man.
Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose set for action, you know, the time ever live. Next.
Samoa Joe.
Last week on Monday Night Raw, Seth Rollins.
Samoa Joe would arrive and change the course of history.
Qualification match, and Sheamus took full advantage. The bro kick helping the Shield to be carrying gold.
Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins were essentially collateral damage.
So now a score to be settled by Dean Ambrose with Samoa Joe.
Reigns, Samoa Joe took himself a See, look at the exact same spot.
Ambrose looking to take advantage wildly. Well, and talk about running into the proverbial. Jason Jordan has been obsessed with Samoa Joe. And Ambrose taking Joe out of the knee.
Only person in the WWE that can prepare for a guy like Samoa Joe.
And Ambrose from behind. Of course, that unorthodox offensive style by Dean Ambrose.
What makes him so dangerous, Cole?
And again targeting the leg. Ambrose rolls through. Samoa Joe, though, quickly just like that. Jason Jordan has got an issue with Samoa Joe. Has set up shop here. Act against Samoa Joe. Targeted leg early on in the matchup, but Samoa now taking it to Ambrose. Went for the running set. And what a chop by Ambrose fighting back. Ambrose just.
Samoa Joe knows exactly where Dean Ambrose is. That was dumb. Great thing.
And down goes Joe. The forearm right in the jaw.
Knock a moose out.
And down goes Joe. Orthodox style.
Joe was just thrown off, guys.
Wow. Great throw. And now begging Jordan to come down in the ring. And both men go tumbling over the top. Jason Jordan helping Dean Ambrose back into the ring.
Sir. Here comes Ambrose.
Ambrose launching himself into both men. The apron now. Ambrose takes out Joe. Here's the cover.
Man, he's totally out of place, Cole.
And Dean Ambrose upset with Jordan. And now Jason Jordan. Samoa Joe. And now the senton to Jordan.
He's going to go to sleep.
The more Ambrose wiggles and rides, the tighter the grip gets.
He is. I'm actually agreeing with you. Samoa Joe should thank Jason Jordan for the Samoa Joe. Impressive here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Titus, worldwide statistician /
Research and development statistics. You made the cut.
What do we call those that work at Titus Worldwide?
The monstrous main event.
Through hellfire and brimstone, I heard the stories. Was a pile of trash. Fear that no man had ever been gone.
Get down the big red machine. Oh my God, from behind is Kane. Do this. Driving the chair.
Strowman. Finn be the guy that takes out Kane?
It would be.
This is a Kane that destroyed Braun Strowman and now looks to destroy.
And it is stunned Strowman. Kane.
You can't blame Braun Strowman for any of this.
Strowman. Oh, God. Again, Braun Strowman going to do it again to Kane.
Has established dominance. Two absolute monstrous human beings. Braun's going to be looking to...
It is our monstrous main event.
Braun Strowman.
The question now is who is going... The monster of Uncle.
Brock Lesnar returns to Monday Night Raw next week.
You know, guys, it's absolutely incredible what these two men.
Kane has made a career out of being the most sadistic, want to be called the monster in WWE. That's
here
what
we
it's
go.
all about in Braunship. These two men will stop at nothing.
And what's interesting is
look at the speed.
You have the opportunity, but he has to get back.
Mountain to climb, Cole.
What a drop kick by Strowman.
185-pound man should not, for all intents and purposes.
Some great things as well as he's driven shoulder first. He put him in a garbage truck.
Look at this.
And the one thing we got to think about here.
Oh no!
Main sidestep
Yeah,
for
guys,
a choke slam.
No way!
Choke slam to Strowman.
Exactly.
385 pounds, lifted sky high and driven.
Here we go, guys.
Going for and another choke slam by Kane.
Universal Championship.
One more ride, guys. One more. Wait a minute.
And now it's Strowman's turn to deliver a choke slam.
See that too often.
Just raw power. Strowman constantly moving forward, walks right into a bit. It's gonna start looking like that Rampage movie.
What a right hand for Kane.
Oh, God.
Strowman driving Kane through the barricade.
Another look. Braun Strowman, full speed.
Used to go after Kane.
Well, they both technically lost this match. What does this mean?
It's all out of the window, right?
Oh, no. Both monsters with the same idea. Forcing the immovable object.
Wow. Collision.
Wow. Gonna do. Not again.
On Kane. Good.
Oh, the WWE Universe.
No, a steel chair.
Right across the knee of Strowman.
Chair to the midsection out.
Paralleled.
Rope. Does Kane right now is taking it to Braun Strowman like I've never.
And now Strowman and Kane both down in the middle of the ring.
Oh, no.
That might.
Big red machine.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
Grip of the big red machine.
Kane looking for the choke slam. Here we go. Running power slam through the table. The monster among men.
For the Universal Championship. We need to figure this out.